Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Last week we did another Final Fantasy Commander Kit. This week we are going to do the Scions and Spellcraft Final Fantasy Commander Kit. Automatically get these two and these two cards. So these four, you get two boosters, obviously the commander deck. Then you get, I believe, another thing inside that's like a little, at least in the last one, it had a little thing in there for collector sample booster. So, gonna get into this and see what we got this time. Alright, hope everybody's having a good day today. There we go. Let's get this out first. We'll set that up there. And take this out. There. And I keep bumping the camera just like last time. I said I wasn't going to do anymore. I apologize. Usually not this bumpy on the camera, so I'm not sure why I'm doing that so much lately. This time it's not all bent. My last one has a bend like right through here. That. Obviously, they're the same things from the last time. Two play boosters. We'll set all these up here. And the commander deck. We'll set this up here, and we'll get into this box here. Last time I opened it from the top first and couldn't get it out, so I think I've learned from my mistake. Maybe I'm opening it wrong anyways, but here we go. Jamming this into my stomach, which does not feel very well. Had surgery a little while ago, and that's never fun. Okay, there's the little thing that has all the counters and stuff on it. Take that out of there. There's the little hidey thing for the special booster. Put that over there. We'll end up opening that last, just like last time. There's the box. Put all the cards in that, and we will, or in sleeves, and then we'll put them in there. Do some quick housekeeping and move some of this stuff out of the way. Alright. So there is the pack. Last time there's a ton of rares and mythics and such in here. They all had the chocobo sign on them. Still did not figure out why, but we'll figure it out at some point in time. You guys may already understand why there's the chocobos, and some have the Final Fantasy logo instead of the chocobos. So right off the bat we got her. And this one, foil. Put all these foils up here. Then the deck foils here. I'll try to separate these out a little bit between rares and mythics and stuff like that. Good King Mog. like I said, there's a lot of rares in these decks. See, there's the Final Fantasy logo as compared to the Chocobo logo. No idea what the difference is. Oh well. These are all listed as rare. Hope you guys are having a good day. Today it was about think as when I'm filming this, today was about 90 something degrees out. Exile all creatures. Wow, that's even harsher than a Wrath of God. Wrath of God, you can still bring them back later from the graveyard. But of course now you've got things that allow you to play things from exile now too. I want to say before we only had Ring-a-Maroof. If you don't know what that is, I believe it's maybe Antiquities? I don't remember. It's been so long. I used to have a couple of them. I used to exile Ring-a-Maroof, I think is what it was, and allowed you to play any card from outside the game. These were all rares. Run through them again really quickly. I didn't do this on the last deck, and I'm sorry about that, but trying to separate the rares and the mythics and see what all we get. Okay, so those were all rares. Nice big stack of rares. Those are commons, and these are uncommons. Swords to Plowshares. Two cards I never really liked playing was Swords to Plowshares and Fog. Never really liked the Fog. Even though I played a lot of green, I never really hid behind Fog or anything like that with any of those cards. Another Soul Ring, that's nice. I had some original, back in my old decks, I had some original Grim Monoliths, Beta Mana Crypts, I think that's what it was. Mana Vault, that's what it was. Beta Mana Vaults. And just Beta Soul Ring. Alright, and then we got a bunch of regular land right here. Oh, and then we got tokens. Alright, so that's what we got out of that. So we got land and tokens. We've got a little bit of commons here. Not very many, comparatively. We've got more uncommons, I think, than we do commons. Got a stack full of rares. Of course, nowadays, I want to say rares are kind of like what our uncommons were sometimes. You had the commons. There's one mythic in there. Back when we played, you had like the really sought after rares, which you only had up until like the Urza cycle. You only had regular. Then they came out with Urza's cycle, and they came out with foils and stuff like that for the game. And then you had a lot of other stuff with it. You had like the rares that were really highly sought after. You had the rares that were just common that nobody really wanted. You had the uncommons that were highly sought after, and then the ones that were just, you know, commonplace. You know, nobody really wanted them also. And then you had the commons, and the same thing. Like, there were some that people really wanted, and some people, you know, didn't really care about. Oh, I used to have a friend before I started working at the card store. I had a friend who challenged me. He said if I ate an ATOG, and it was a revised ATOG, mind you, if I ate an ATOG, he would give me a pack of cards. Put it down on the counter. I picked it up and put it in my mouth, and I ate it. Just like a good little, you know, kid. Yeah, that's it. We'll just say kid. Chocomog. This guy's pretty useful sometimes. I do like this. Equipment. Artifact, creature, and demon. These are the commons. We got some uncommons here. And we got her full art. That's pretty cool. Fire magic. It's pretty cool. Foil card there. Then a dual land. Put that up there. Alright, get into the next pack here. When did you start playing Magic? Who got you into it? And why? Why did you start playing? My mom, I got her. Actually, I got pretty much a lot of people that I knew into Magic. My mom being one of them. Her and her girlfriend just mainly collected the cards. And they really enjoyed some of the art on the cards and stuff like that. But they did play on occasions also. I built them decks to play. My brother was into it for a long time. Had a big group of friends that were into playing Magic. Should put that one up there. Then another foil. Nice. Then a swamp. Great. Most of the friends that I used to play with Magic have all just stopped playing, just aren't playing anymore, got rid of their cards. A few of them have passed away, unfortunately. One of my friends had an accident on the way home from work a long time ago. So this is that collector's sample booster. We got that front card, and then we have an alternative Terra. That's great. And then her. Well, that's what we have for now. Thanks for joining. If you wouldn't mind giving us a like and subscribing, click the bell icon. I think it's probably down here or over here. Maybe it's right there. Yeah, just click the bell icon, and you know, we'll see what we get in the next video. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the time. Have a great day. Talk again soon. Bye.